All right, collectors, thanks for joining me today, December 7th, for all the news, the haul, the giveaway that we're going to do on the show today. You know what? Let's just address that real quick. Somewhere, I felt like Macho Man there. Oh yeah, somewhere. Got to get the hand going. Somewhere in the video, there will be a clue or tell you what to do. So yeah, it's not going to be now. It's not going to be at the end. Somewhere in between. Anyways, we're going to talk about all the shenanigans, all the news, all the stuff that mattered to us in this toy community. Like I said, we try to focus on the news, you know, not so much the drama. I know people go around talking about all kinds of nonsense, but I'm just really in it for the toys and for the collectors, really. Troop building, customizing, stuff like that, fun stuff. And keep in mind, keep it in focus, none of this is insulin. None of this is antibiotics. None of it is necessary to live. None of it, it's just a hobby. It really is. In the end, it's just a hobby. So, all right, collectors, let's go ahead and start with the news, what little there is of it. Number one, I feel like I feel like I would shortchange you or be remiss if I did not speak about RossCon. That's right, my con, your con, RossCon. Wow, the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 days has been a whirlwind roller coaster, and you're going to get to see what I scored at Ross. We're going to get it's going to be a little sentimental, a little aggravating for some of you guys. I know it's a pathetic Macho Man impression, but boy, you'll see. We've been finding at Ross all kinds of Joes. I mean, Starduster, Sergeant Slaughter, Retro Eels, Retro Snow Serpents, Retro Cobra Commanders, Retro Stalkers. I'm doing this by memory because there's so many. Triptychon is out there. A bunch of NECA stuff. The Thing, Frankenstank, Wolfman, a ton of Avatar stuff. Oops. Just a bunch of stuff out there. So, I mean, it's just everywhere. And the thing is, I said it before, if you're a collector and you love a specific line and you want a certain thing, go ahead and pay full price for one of those things. And don't be surprised. Don't be shocked. Don't be gnashing of the teeth when, some of us find it at Ross for cheap and you skipped out on it thinking your Ross was going to carry it, and it doesn't. Because Ross is a crapshoot. Not even the employees know. Now, this morning, I don't want to cause any FOMO. We also saw some Transformers, GI Joes, just Triptychon. I'm trying to think of everything that we saw. There's so much stuff. Oh, we started to, I know some of you guys, you'll see it in my next video. Some of you guys said, oh, those McFarlane statues, those are super, super rare. I'm starting to see them pop up at Ross. Yeah, those $50 statues, those $30, $40 statues. I knew I'm okay paying for the ones that I want. I'm at peace with it. If I find more of them, okay, I don't need extra ones of those. I'll probably leave those. But I told you guys, statues don't do well because those are low-end statues. They just are. But here's the thing, if you like it, go get it. It'll be fine. Collect for yourself. Have set expectations. If you don't see it selling, well, it's going to be at Ross. Well, maybe. Might be. It will be at Ross, but maybe not your Ross. Maybe at my Ross. So, yeah, I've been finding those McFarlane statues. You'll see in my next hunt. Don't feel some kind of way because you spent some money on it. I've been in this game. I've seen it. This is the 4th time McFarlane has done this with these statues. It's not new. I've been at this game for decades. And here we are again, folks. So I told you, I warned y'all. Some of y'all haven't been around this roller coaster. I've been on it like for decades. So anyways, yeah, so much stuff hitting Ross. It's been a whirlwind. People finding all kinds of stuff, and I applaud. I applaud all those toy hunters that find those deals and pick up as many as you feel like it. Don't let these communists on here or these toy police people on here tell you how to behave or tell you how to spend your money. Who the hell are they to tell you anything? They don't have no authority. Well, wait. They got dubbed the toy police by me. Who am I? I'm nobody. I'm just another knucklehead YouTuber. So, yeah, I applaud you guys for finding those deals. I applaud you guys for troop building if you want a troop build. Scalping is a little, I've always said, do not collect in this hobby for the love of the hobby. If you collect in the hobby, I like to troop build, I like to customize. That's why I buy extras of them, because I like some of the accessories, especially Sergeant Slaughter's itty bitty ditty bag. So I do collect those things, and I collect multiples of them. On occasion, you know, might give those. On occasion, I'll do giveaways with them. On occasion, I'll use them for customization. Chop them up. On occasion, I'll give them, you know, to a charity. Whatever the thing may be, you know, that's my money, and I will spend it as I see accordingly, not as some communist on YouTube tells me. Anyways, let's get down to it. That's enough shenanigans. There's not a lot of toy news. That's why you see me just jaw-jacking up here, because, you know, there's not a lot of toy news. I mean, I don't want to start. No, I'm not going to start any controversy. I'm not going to start anything. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings on the toy tubes, because sometimes people take that stuff to heart. Oh, it hurt my feelings. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Just not. Anyways, let's get started. Number one biggest thing that I saw out there, of course, were GI Joe. This is GI Joe first, Valaverse, Operation Monster Force. Those military style figures that I love, that really put a smile on my face. And then, of course, some fantasy figures mixed in there and some anime figures mixed in there. Those are just fun as well. But let's just go ahead and start off with the stuff that I love. Hasbro put out the Arctic Hiss, a made-to-order product, 30 days. It's $200. I picked up one. I'm not complaining about the price, really. It is what it is. But I don't need an Arctic Hiss. But I do like to have at least one. I know I'll never get the doggone idiotic variant for Flint. So, but I'd like to have it as complete as possible, at least one layer of it, because I do want to be a completionist to have one layer of it, one run of it complete. So yeah, I picked up one. I know some people are picking up a couple just to, maybe convert or maybe tinker with or customize. I applaud you. Go for it. I picked up an extra snowcat to jack around with. So, I mean, some people were saying, well, you picked up an extra snowcat. Why don't you pick up an extra one of these? It doesn't inspire me. The snowcat inspires me. The Arctic Hiss does not inspire me. So, yeah, I'm not going to do it. Not going to pick that up. But, I am going to pick one up. But no extras, no customizing with it. It just doesn't inspire me that much. I don't know. Made to order. They're about 30 days, and then it's done. Oh, before I forget, I am highly appreciative of everyone that backed the Odious project for, I remember when I did a review of Odious, gosh, a long time ago. I didn't know who that Cat Wade was. I don't know who this guy is. Of course, later on I found out he's some kind of YouTube toy reviewer royalty, but I didn't know. I don't know. But anyways, he did a fantastic job with the first Odious. So, I mean, just a great job. Articulation, the soft goods, the accessories that came with it. It was just amazing. And so when he came out with that second Kickstarter, I mean, he funded, I remember I was watching it and it was climbing and finally it hit. And so, good for Wade, good for Odious, good for the project, good for you, because you're going to get, if you backed it, you're going to get a pretty freaking awesome figure. So thank you guys, appreciate that. And I'm sure Wade thanks you as well. I don't know the cat, but I think he put out a video thanking everybody that did it. So he's never done nothing to me except put out great stuff. So way to go, team. Way to go, hobbyist community. And way to go, Wade. Yeah, look forward to it. All right, moving on from that. I'm especially looking forward to the soldier Odious, because he has that extra Wolfman sculpt added in at the last minute. He's got some more, but he hasn't really told us what they are. I think it's like a surprise, but it's exciting. It's exciting. Anyways, moving on past that, Hasbro told us that they've got this new Spider-Man out. It's another evergreen type of Spidey-Man. The old evergreen Cap and Spidey I've seen on sale a few times now. Gosh, and that was what? They've been on the peg now for 2 years, 2.5 years. I told you guys, when they're in this box, that's that evergreen box. People are going to be like, you know, that's for people that go in there and need a Spider-Man or need a Captain America or one of those super, super famous Marvel Avengers type characters. That's the one they're going to buy. You know, they just go in there, I got a Spider-Man for my kid, and throw it at their head. You know, here you go. I mean, no. I mean, you know, just give it to the kid for birthday or whatever. So there's that. I don't know what I think about that Spider-Man figure. There's better figures out there. I mean, you can pick it up if you want. It looks okay. It looks okay. But, I mean, there's way better figures than that one. So, anyways. The one I'm super disappointed in, somebody said, well, it's just the buck from the She-Hulk. No, it's not just the buck, because I looked at the She-Hulk buck, and she's got double jointed elbows. What they did here is went cheapo on us. I mean, they gave her single joints, and then she doesn't have a cut at the waist or a flex at the waist. I've heard from people that she does have a ball joint at the torso. So at least there's that. And then everything else is kind of ho-hum. I mean, thank you for a red She-Hulk. I think the old, you know what? I still have the old red She-Hulk in package. I haven't even opened it. I remember she was really hard to find. Well, I thought she was hard to find in my area, so I didn't even open it. Back then, I was a super, super inbox collector. I would only open up specific ones. But anyways, I think that one might be better than this one. This is a huge step back. Boy, if I could get a hold of the person that's starting to go back to one joint on, does she have a cut at the, she better have a cut at the bicep, because what's going to happen, because you guys keep saying, when I say use guys, I mean the guys that keep propping up these shenanigans and going, it's okay, Hasbro can cut corners. No, stop. Because what they're going to do is you're going to end up with a Black Series. You're going to end up with Black Series standards. I'm looking at a Black Series figure over there. But you're going to end up with that. And then Hasbro's going to be like, you said you liked it. Here you go. And I'm going to laugh at y'all. I'll be like, that's what you get. Now the older figures are the better figures, and you get craptastic. So this She-Hulk, it's a huge pass for me. It's a huge pass. I have the old ones, probably better articulated. I don't know, I haven't even seen it in a while. It's behind one of my arcades. I gotta go check it out to see, compare it. But I'm highly disappointed in it. It's a huge step backwards for me. Anyways, and then we have the Lizard, which I think was an Amazon exclusive. I ordered it. I ordered one. It's got that weird articulated tail. Why didn't they just make it out of rubber and a wire? Well, because profits. They'd have to put work into it. I think a lot of people like that McFarlane-esque type head that he has. It looks good. But then you've got that plastic lab coat. Excuse me. But I still ordered one. I want that head sculpt. That's about the best I can tell you. I just really want that head sculpt really badly. So you got me. That McFarlane head sculpt is just interesting. It's just really cool to me. Anyways, I mean, it is what it is. I picked one up, so I would not add too much to the shenanigans. All right, moving on from that. For some reason, now we're into Star Wars territory, I guess. For some reason, we are seeing a reissue of The Mandalorian, the first version of him. I thought everybody who wanted one got one of those. I don't know. You could find one of those Mandalorians anywhere. I thought. The only one that's actually rare or something is the white box Mandalorian, which I was lucky enough to find. It's just a box, but some collectors, I remember it was going for $350, $400, and I found one. I thought it was an interesting concept. It's about the same thing that they did with the Flints, I guess, but they had more of those. I think every store had at least one of those variants packed in the stand. So if your store at Walmart got a display, one of those figures was a white box Mandalorian. But I was lucky enough to find one. But then, I don't know. I thought everybody got one of these Mandalorians. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. All right. And then the Batman Batcave pre-order thing. I don't know what the price, all I remember is that the price on this is absolutely insane for a little bit of plastic and some cardboard background. Just, no, McFarlane. That is not good. So, yeah, I'm going to be passing on that. No bueno. It's not good. That to me feels dirty. Feels like a really big cash grab. So I'm going to be passing on that. I don't know. I'll put the price of it down here somewhere. I just remember, I think it was $300 or something for this thing. It feels wildly inappropriate. It's what it feels like. Anyways, moving on from that. I am interested in the Badlands Predator. I don't know to what degree. I may pick up one. I may not even pick it up at all. Much to a lot of people's chagrin, I did enjoy this movie. I just did. I enjoyed it. And if it brings more people into the franchise, into the, the Predator situation, then I'm down with that. I think that's pretty cool. So anyways, there you go. Badlands Predator. Let's see where it goes. The Four Horsemen. Grim the I think it's Grim. I think I'm going to spell it. I think it's Grim the Executioner. 2026 Zolocon. I've included it in here. Again, these single joints, and is there a cut at the bicep? No. Oh, come on, Four Horsemen. Beautiful, beautiful figures, beautiful, beautiful apps and details and all this wonderfulness. But then, no articulation or substandard articulation. I know some people are going to get crazy in the comments. It's okay. I give it up to Four Horsemen for their design, sculpt, and paint apps and all that wonderfulness. But in articulation, I'm just telling you, it's substandard. This one is, again, single jointed, no cut at the no flex at the. It's just. It's Four Horsemen. They do what they do, man. And some of y'all love them, and thank goodness for y'all. It doesn't mean, it won't preclude me from buying some of their cool stuff, because I do have a few Cosmic Legion things and some fantasy items from them, just to sometimes use in the background or just play around with or whatever. But yeah, to me, it's a little frustrating with the articulation that they just refuse to do it. They just refuse. I think they could be so much bigger, but maybe that's not the point, right? Maybe to the Four Horsemen, sculpting and paint apps above all. It's okay. It's their business. It's their business. If that's how they want to run it and they have people to buy it, well, even if they don't, they can do whatever they want with their business. So anyways, let's see. Nightwolf from Storm Collectibles. Looks great. I won't be buying it. I didn't play this character very much at all, so there's not a lot of nostalgia pull there. But yeah, Mortal Kombat Nightwolf looks great. I just didn't play this figure, but it's there if you want it. And I'm kind of ticked off about this a little bit. Disappointed, really. I'm not ticked off. I'm disappointed. somehow in the back of my mind, I thought that Senor Blanco, White Skull Agent, was the pre-order was in January. I don't know why that is. I wanted to order it. I didn't get around to it. I wasn't able to order it. So it kind of ticks me off that I missed it. So it is what it is. Can't win them all. So now I think it's on wait list now. So I'll probably just jump on the wait list and see what happens. But yeah, I missed it. Sold out. Cool figure. It looks great, Mezco. Did a good job on that one. So I always like their little Rumble Society type stuff. It looks really cool. This, however, is weird. It just looks odd to me. This Mezco turtle, pack. I mean, you guys, it doesn't look well articulated. It doesn't look, I think NECA might give this a run for its money. I think the NECA turtles are bigger though. They're bigger and maybe better articulated. I don't know. I mean, these probably have more. No, maybe not. I don't know. I was going to say more accessories, but sometimes NECA gives them a lot of accessories. So I don't know. I'm okay passing hard on this thing because I think the NECA turtles, movie turtles, are actually pretty good already. They're not the best articulated, but look how they did their arms. I don't think these are well articulated either. So you guys tell me when you get those turtles in. I'll be watching some reviews. Let me know if it's worth a flip. So anyways, oh, it's that time. Hey, just remembered, it's that time. All right, so here's what we're gonna do for the giveaway, because we're done with the news. So for the giveaway, this is what you'll get. It's about $500 worth of GI Joe merch, because that's what we concentrate on this channel on, right? We do a lot of stuff that surrounds GI Joe. We do a lot of stuff that surrounds Valaverse, just the military type stuff, every now and then. Like I said, some fantasy, some sci-fi, some anime. Mix it up, keep it funny, keep it cool, keep it fresh, but mostly about that. And so in that vein, and in the spirit of putting smiles on faces, sometimes us, because I see the analytics, and the analytics says it's a sausage fest up in here. But don't worry, most of us, well, I don't know if most of us, but a lot of us that are pops, sometimes we get ties, sometimes we get underwear, sometimes we get, I don't know, I kind of like socks. I kind of like the crazy socks. I wear those to work. But, sometimes, you get stuff that, thanks. Or, oh, thanks. But don't worry. At least one of y'all is going to get a ton of GI Joe stuff for Christmas. I'm hoping that, well, when are we going to pull the trigger for it? Let me look real quick. Let's see. We want to give it at least 2 weeks. So, there we go. I won't be able to get it to you before Christmas, but we will be able to, because already I think the 10th is the last day to do it. So we will do a drawing on the 21st of December and pick a winner. And I'll put the rules in this video, and here's what you got to do. You don't have to do the hanky-panky, turn yourself around, mention me on the twits and the, idiots and the instas and no. All you got to do, real simple, subscribe to the channel. That's all you got to do. Number 2, got to leave a comment below for our favorite. I'm going to hurt some feelings. Here goes. Because I'm mean. Well, I'm not mean. I just like to have some fun. We're going to call it the Christmas Bonanza. Yes, the Christmas Bonanza. But I want you to put in the comments, ROSCON. Just how it says right here. Because I'm going to put it in right here. And it just went away because I'm going to do it quick because I want you guys, to pay attention. If you're paying attention, then you're a fan of the channel. And I know that you put that in there. So put that in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. And you're set. You see how easy that is? It used to just chapped my hide when people used to say, subscribe, Insta, tweets, pops, pips, duh, turn around, do the hanky panky, dance. Well, that used to drive me crazy. And mention me 4 times to your friends. Just give it away. If you want to give it away, just give it away. Anyways, that's it. Let's go get to the haul. December 21st. Follow what I told you in the just a little bit ago. And let's get some toys in your hands. All right, let's get to it. I've got a ton. It's a magical haul. I thought hauls would get smaller, but it's all because of Roscon that the hauls have gone boom. So we've got a ton of deals this time around. Let's get to it. All right, here we go with round 1 of all of the deals and steals and trades that we always start out with. I still haven't set up my comic book subscription. Still feel kind of bad about that whole situation. Anyways, I haven't set up my comic book subscription yet, so right now I feel out of sorts because I'm not getting my regular shenanigans of comic books. I know a lot of you say, oh, that's not a good one. I don't care. I don't care if it's not an Eisner Award-winning comic book. I just want to be entertained. And so sometimes I just like a brain-dead comic that has aliens, lasers, spaceships, fiction, a good story, and just entertainment. But right now I'm not getting that, so I'm a little bit sad about it. Anyways, let's get started. Let's start out, like I said, with the deals, steals, and trades. Number 1, let's just start out with the deals, right? I mean, Ross is coming through. I picked up, you'll see in some of the hunts that, like the hunts that I did, I mean, I guess they're, you haven't seen where I picked up some of these yet, but you will on the midweek. I should be out Wednesday. We'll see. But anyways, here we go with the first one, which I've had one of these suits before, and I goofed it up completely. So I'm going to try again. And I figure for 15 bucks, why not try it again? And so, yeah, I picked up another amp suit. These seem to be out in force all over. Every single every single Ross I go to seems to have either the crab suit or the amp suit. So they're everywhere. Also picked up Darth Maul for, how much are they selling him for now? $8. There you go, $8 at Ross. So picked up Mr. Darth Maul. All right. Also, where is my, all right, let's just go through this. Also picked up a couple of Jinxies at Ross. I've been finding her quite often, but I just picked up a couple here. Added to my current collection that I have of 3, so we can have an army of female red ninjas, or for good or for bad. I don't know. We have to figure that out yet. But I picked up a couple of her. Very cool. I picked up a couple of, because she's got great weapons and she's actually a really cool sculpt for a female. Very nice color scheme as well. Jinxies. I mean, not Jinxies. Helixes. So a couple of, she's got some great weapons on her, some great accessories. So picked up a couple of her. That's very cool. And for 15 bucks, as Art G said on his channel, sometimes you got to keep an eye out for some of these deals that you'll see on Black Friday. I picked up another Hellfire Spidey for 15 bucks, half price. I paid full price for one of them about, I don't know, about a month ago, maybe something like that. Maybe 3 weeks ago, something like that. But then, 15 bucks. Yeah, I'll take it. So there's that. And now it's time for, well, I guess there's some more deals, but I did get this on a trade. Now, actually, this wasn't a trade. I picked this up from a good friend of mine and picked up a Range Viper and a claw, a Cobra Claw, an extra one. So really digging that. Thank you, sir. You know who you are. Appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. Highly appreciate it. Now let's get to, I found this guy. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. Looks pretty cool. And for 20 bucks, down from 70, I think it was 70, or was it 60? I think it was 60. From $60 down to 20 bucks. I made a note of it on my last video or the video before last. This thing wasn't selling at all. And then they just put them all up on clearance. Vintage is not selling well. Even the Mando, that Mandalorian's actually a pretty good showing. It's not doing well. All right, time to break some hearts. Here we go. Time to make people kind of mad. Why did you pick up so many? Leave them there for me. I don't even know you, dude. You live in Arizona or Cucamonga. It doesn't matter if I leave them there or not. It doesn't matter. So, anyways, picked up a couple of retro beachheads for Chop Shop time. And maybe I'll give some of those away. You never know. You never know. I picked up a couple of snow serpents. Always good to have an enemy force for the new snowcat. There you go. I had actually only picked up 2 snow serpents last time, I believe. And so these will be adding to the ranks. So I filled those ranks out nicely now. And then I picked up an eel. Found this at Ross. These are all Ross's. From $24, $27 down to $9. That's a huge savings. I don't know how much I saved this week, but it's just incredible. And then I picked up a retro Televiper, an extra one from GameStop. I haven't seen these hitting anywhere, but I got them for like, I want to say like $21. And that was because I used my coupon and I used my veterans discount, and it came out pretty good. So, all right, here's where it really gets spicy. What I tell you guys about Sergeant Slaughter. I got 1 Sergeant Slaughter, 2 Sergeant Slaughters. Can you feel the, what is it? The crybaby rage building up. It's like a warm tingle right now. Or maybe you got to go to the bathroom. I'm not sure. 2. Another Sergeant Slaughter. Another Sergeant Slaughter. So I've got at least 4 itty bitty ditty bags now. And all the accoutrement that come with it. This body is actually pretty good too. I don't like that green, but we can pop those legs off. And, and they're all $8. Well, this one's from DD's. Is this one 8? No, see, this one's 10. This one's from Ross and it's 10. This one from DD's is 8. So it makes a difference where you buy them. So you can pop these legs off and then put another Joe's legs on there and they'll look better. You know, he's got all these different, we got punching gloves. He's got a huge assortment of arms, some weights back there, some weapons. This is a great figure. Pick it up all day because soldiers need ditty bags. All right, so that's all we had for the deals, steals, and trades. Let's see what we picked up at regular price. All right, just real quick, let's start off with some of the more indie type pickups. I picked up from Gridiron a couple of these light defense turrets that will be sitting on either side of Cobra Commander's throne. Because you roll up hot to Cobra Commander, he's going to hook you up. So don't roll up hot on Cobra Commander. Don't do it. So I got another couple of those. Gridiron coming through with some great stuff. Man, oh man. I can't wait. Mum's the word. But the things that are coming out from Gridiron just blew my mind. Just, guys, stay tuned. That's just amazing. Stay tuned if you don't. It's going to be amazing. Anyways, I also picked up this little guy from, Otherworld Arsenals. This is pricey. This is really pricey. But it also looks really cool. And I've got an idea. For this. This actually gave me a really good idea. Now that I've actually set up room, this is something I've been meaning to do I've had a 3D printer, like a top really good grade 3D printer. And I'm not here to get into 3D printing for the money. That's not my gig. So, you know, if I come up with something cool, I'm not selling it. Maybe I'll sell the STL files to somebody so they can make money and give me a cut. But, you know, I'm here to make stuff for me, you know, just for myself. I'm not here to get into competition with anybody who's 3D printing anything. It's just for me internally to do some of the things that I want to do. And sometimes I want a certain part or a certain piece or a certain thing. And then it's really annoying to have to go hunt it down. I have to go to Etsy, Mercari, eBay, pay what I think sometimes are a little bit, you know, not so great prices for it. Wait for it to come from China or wherever it's going to come. And then I was like, why don't I just learn how to do it myself? You're smart enough, you're good enough, and doggone it. You guys know that SNL skit. Anyways, this is, what's that word? Back on focus, back on track. I digress. That's what I was looking for. Here's what I picked up from Otherworld Arsenals, the little command station. So like I said, it gives me an idea for something. I already plugged it in. It works great. It looks great. If anything, maybe I would add a little bit more color to it. It looks a little bland, but you know, really military type stuff isn't known for looking too, it doesn't usually pop with color, right? It's going to be like pretty dull. So for some of you guys crack me up by saying, you know, make it pop with color or make it do military equipment or stuff that's used for the military has, I hope this thing isn't zooming back and forth. Let me see if I can stop it. Let me see right there. Military equipment usually has two stages, right? It's either monotone, camouflage, and then the third and final stage, rusty and dirty, and monotone and camouflage or camouflage. So there's not a lot of civilian, like, how can I say this? It's meant for a specific job. It's not, if it looks cool, that's a byproduct. It's not really what it's meant to do, right? Anyways, that's the best I can explain it. You know, sometimes military stuff is quite drab or quite monotone or subdued. Anyways, what else did we pick up? You guys haven't seen this yet, but I just recorded a video where I saw my Walmart had these on sale. Or not on sale, but for sale. So I picked up another one of these. It was sitting out there. It was cheaper than Hasbro. So I pulled the trigger on it. Old General Hawk. He's not a general here. He might be a lieutenant. But here he is. I picked up another one of these. So very cool. And then I saw some more of these. I like this figure because it's a base buck to me. I can, you know, do different things with this body, this particular buck. You know, get some soft goods, cover that shirt up, and you know, yeah, you just do a lot with this figure. So picked another Sandman up, and then I saw this lady in person, and I could not say no to her. So I picked up Dose of the Mystique. Here is her. Because it's jacked up, there it is. I hope you guys can see that. Here, let me see if I can zoom into it. There you go. All right, zoom back on me. There we go. I really don't, I'm having a lot of trouble with this new iPhone. It's supposed to be state of the art. It seemed like my iPhone that was 3 generations behind was way easier to record with than you iPhone. I don't like it. Anyways, what else did we pick up? Regular price. Now, here's the thing. I didn't know that these were showing up, but now they're showing up. Roadblock, or what is it? Rock and Roll. Rock and Roll is showing up at Ross now. So if you see him at GameStop or you see him at another store somewhere, check your local Ross before you go buying this, because I've seen him out there. I've seen him on the Instagrams as, for $8. So I paid 24 for that one. And then, of course, you know, it's so hard for me to resist when I see these. Another Crimson Viper. This is just one of the greatest figures that Hasbro has rolled out. To me, in my opinion. Your opinion should vary. All right. I picked up another couple of these because great figures and great bucks. Not so much the... I didn't pick it up. It's another Sergeant Slaughter and Mercer. See, I got two of them, right? So the reason I got them is chop shop time. A lot of great accessories, number one. And number two, I don't really dig the head sculpt of Sergeant Slaughter. Just, I don't know. I just don't like that head sculpt. But it doesn't preclude you from swapping it out or chopping it up and turn it into another figure or whatever you want to do with it. It's a great buck for that. And there's so many accessories with these guys. And Mercer looks great too. He just looks great. So there's that. What else did we get? Oh yeah, I picked up another Grim Viper. So there we go. Really like this figure. Really like it. So there's that. This stuff is gonna fall. It's gonna fall, and I'd look so unprofessional. Where's my staff? It's just me. Anyways, from a Skeletron, on the Robo Skull, I've got the faceplate that goes onto it. You know, when I first saw that, I was like, oh, I'm definitely using the faceplate. I'm not, but I've gotten used to that. I'm looking at it right here. I've gotten used to that ugly mug looking back at me. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I definitely like that version better than this version now. Anyways, because this version doesn't let me put the machine gun eyeballs on it. It's just wackadoo, man. Those machine gun eyeballs are crazy cool. Then I picked up some of these just recently. I need to open these up and see how, because when I first saw them, they were like, whoa, these are cool looking. I got to get some of these. I might be buying more, is the bad part. I got to open these up and see how they are. I'm going to open them up tonight. And that is the Jungle Wolf Trooper. They look great. Skeletron. Freaking knocking it out the ballpark. These look fantastic, man. You scumbags. No, you're not scumbags. This looks great. I can't wait to dig into them. So I got a couple of those. And then these look. Then I got 4 of these. So we've got Wolf Troopers. Just the colors, how they pop, these guys. Oh man, they just look fantastic. If you haven't seen them, go check them out. Here, let me see if I can zoom in on this. Here's 2 of them. See if I can zoom in on it. There you go. They look just great. Oh, and I got another 2. So I can't wait to get into those and check them out. They're just looking great. Dang, so many great things coming out. As a collector, it's a great time to be a collector. Is it the golden age of action figures? I don't know, but it's a damn good time to be a collector. Am I going to argue with anybody else who says, no, this is the time? All I know is that never before. I mean, it is true that the nostalgia caused by some of those old figures, like those old 3 3/4 lines, has been iconic and tremendously impactful to many of us as collectors. So I guess you could say, yes, that was maybe a golden period as well, back in the early 80s, early 90s, and that whole span of time from then to then. Iconic characters, iconic toys came out. But also right now, we're killing it with some of these toys that are super well engineered. All these indie companies that are giving the big boys, a run for their money. I don't know, just amazing. Amazing to me. If it's not the golden age, it's certainly a silver age or something to that effect, because it is amazing to me what they're doing right now. Valaverse, Skeletron, Operation Monster Force, Odious, Mezco is doing some great stuff as well on occasion. The bigger a company you are, the more crap I'm going to give you. You can count on it. So anyways, guys, appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget to remember, if you just forward it to the end, I'm not going to tell you how to enter the contest. You should have watched the video. So somewhere back there, I told you how to do it. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate every single one of you. Do not forget to enter for the Christmas Bonanza giveaway. That's going to be fun. I enjoy giving away that stuff, and some of the stuff that I buy is just giving back to the community. So, and to kids and just people at the Metroplex show sometimes. So appreciate every single one of you. If you're enjoying the channel, if you're enjoying the comments, not the comments, the customs, the reviews, the news, why not like, why not subscribe? So worst that can happen, you can win the Christmas Bonanza. So, yeah, oh, almost forgot. Leonard, don't choke me. I will be at the Metroplex Collectibles Toy Show December 27th, I think. Pay attention to the graphic, not to me. December 27th. Yeah, come by, stop by. Let's talk some toys. Let's have some deals. Let's talk about some toys. Let's have a steal. Lots of stuff going on there. Very laid back. The biggest thing that always impresses me is that Leonard's been able to keep it free admission. There's been a bunch of toy shows that I go to where you have to pay for the privilege of entering my toy show. Not Leonard, man. It's all laid back. It's all chill. We're having a great time. So anyways, come on down, grab you a deal, a steal, or maybe a 209 Ed sticker. Yeah, as always, special thanks to the members. Their input, generosity, and guidance allow me to bring you guys better content. And to one special member of the channel, absolutely invaluable. You know who you are. Thank you for the trades. Absolutely invaluable member. So the next one's on me. Anyways, thank you guys. Appreciate every single one of you. Keep this in perspective. These are toys. This is a hobby. Don't stress about it. And do not tell people how to spend their money. You're not a communist, are you? If you are, you're in the wrong society. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate every single one of you. And as long as you guys keep watching my shenanigans, I'll keep rolling these out.